Hello and welcome to another update video. In this video I want to cover Sandbox, the Sand tokens. I haven't covered Sandbox before, but today in the member live stream I talked about some metaverse projects which I find have potential. One of them Sandbox, one of them Decentralized Mana, and then there were three others I mentioned. And yeah, Sandbox is obviously one of the bigger ones, and we can find it here on CoinMarketCap. If you go into categories metaverse, you find it actually on the third rank behind Mana. On CoinMarketCap in total by market cap, it is rank 65. Currently has a market cap of 2.5 billion. It's already quite a lot, but in my view, these metaverses or generally crypto gaming, play to earn, whatever, they are going to grow massively in the next few years, definitely. I think also in the next few months, I think they're going to outperform some of the other segments and categories in the crypto space. And obviously XC, Decentraland and the Sandbox being the biggest ones here, but there are a few other ones that I mentioned in the live stream which I find have a lot of potential. So let's talk about Sandbox, the Sandbox game. Not only the game, we talk actually about the cryptocurrency. So let's take a look. I talk here about Sand USD. Prices come from FTX. Now we obviously made a massive move up, pretty much similar chart like the Mana chart. And it's doing similar things. So if we take a look here at this most recent move to the upside, you can see that we made it from somewhere down here at around 50-60 cents all the way up to 346. So that's quite massive, quite a bit of a jump in percent. We had here 452%. Now that was less than Mana did. I think Mana did 600%. But still, it is impressive, and it was in a very short period of time. Since then, obviously, we have retraced what Mana did. Obviously, Mana really had a blow off top. We can't really see that blow off top here on the Sand token, which is positive in my view. What we have here at the moment is something similar to Mana. I think we're doing here, or that could even become a bull flag, yeah, that we are developing here. So basically a descending channel, for example, that you get after a impulsive move to the upside, where you then have to retrace, but a bullish retracement, consolidation, before you can expect another move to the upside. Bull flags generally break to the upside. Well, not generally, but most of the time it's more probable that they break to the upside. What we have here is also the 20-day moving average come up quite quickly. Then we've got the 50-day and the 200 down here, the yellow line. Now, the 20-day moving average is currently at 220, will definitely provide support if we drop. The 50-day moving average is down here at 135, 136, and the 200 is only at 73 cents. If we look at the fib levels, we can also see that we found support here at the critical level. Here, the $2 level, yeah, a bit lower actually, well, pretty much at the $2 level, 205 actually here, that is the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level. Here on the chart, and we found support exactly at that level. Now that was bought up very quickly, which makes me think, well, it's probably not that likely that we actually drop below $2 because it was all bought up very quickly. All the Mana and all the Sand tokens down here were sold very quickly. So yeah, we found support, then moved up again. Now find resistance here again, pretty much at the at this resistance line, this descending resistance line, but also at the 0.214 fib level at 285. As soon as you drop as soon as you bounce above or break above that 285 level, I think we can expect another move to the 346 level, or potentially in the first instance here to that high here where the candles closed on the daily at 320. That will certainly be a resistance level in my view, before we then approach the 346, where we only have the wick up here. And these are the key resistance and support levels. So I would expect, if we take a look here on the indicators and oscillators, you can see that we are still overbought on the weekly, which indicates that, you know, there isn't much scope actually for a further pump like that. Not at the moment. So I would expect further consolidation. It might take a few weeks actually, a little bit like Quant. I did show it in the Mana video today. It's pretty much similar, where you can't just expect another pump like that again. Yes, I mean, there is of course scope. Yeah, we could maybe break above that fib level here, but to expect another pump like that, 200-300%, it would seriously surprise me if you get that now. I think we have to be a bit more patient and potentially have to expect the retracement down to maybe $2 again, and maybe even, and you know, looking at how that was bought up, At the moment, it's not that likely, but I think it could even be that we get down to the 0.618 fib level. That's the golden pocket at 171. It wouldn't be unusual, not after a pump like that. It could be that we really come down, maybe not very steep, maybe just, you know, in a trend line like that, according or based on that channel here. Maybe that will become something like a descending wedge, and then we could somewhere here around end of November get to the golden pocket. Yeah, I know that is quite a bit of a retracement then, but it is not unusual, you know, to get after such a huge pump back to the golden pocket. That is actually normal here at 171. But maybe we touch again the $2 level, you know, certainly I would say, because I can't see us breaking up now in an environment where we are that much overbought. I mean, here on the daily we are nearly overbought. Yes, we've come down, but the weekly is still so much overbought. Also here on the MACD, you get a sell signal currently. You can see that here, yeah, where we are crossing the indicator line to the downside. I would say we have a little bit more retracement here. Yes, we will have here support at the 20-day moving average, which is here at 222 currently, or 220. But because we are so much overbought, I would say we get more of a consolidation here. And that might also go sideways. It doesn't need to go down like that. It could just go sideways. But I would be surprised if we really continue up here. We will continue. I think there will be a big pump at some point. But I think the weekly just needs to cool down. Nevertheless, personally, if you're interested in the Sandbox as a project, and I am, I would personally wait for another retracement, maybe, maybe get back to that 0.382 fib level here at 238. That would, for me, already be a potential, buying opportunity. I would want to get in at some point when we have the next retracement really here, maybe the next move down, or maybe even at the $2 level. I would certainly think that this project has potential, a lot of partners, and this land is being bought up, and there's a lot of really popular people now getting into this project as well and build their own world. One of them obviously Snoop Dogg. You also have The Walking Dead. You've got the Smurfs partnering here. Atari are one of the partners, and I heard that Tesla have a land as well. Well, I'm not sure about that. Haven't checked it, but it's probably true if I because it was mentioned to me. So yeah, a really interesting project, and the chart doesn't look too bad. Yes, we are going down, and that could take a few days or weeks. But see the bigger picture. Zoom out, see how massively this is done, and this was really the first big pump for Metaverse projects. Think about it like that. This was the first big pump. There will be further pumps coming, and I don't want to miss out personally, so I'm gonna get in the next retracement. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.